Thanks for tuning in to DXB today. Thanks very much indeed for your company as we focus on all things sports in Dubai. And our next guest was a former professional, a football player back in the day. Today, he's passing his skills on to the next generation through his own academy. Please welcome the founder of CBF and also the Mina Cup, Chris Brown. Brownie, great to see you as always.
Great to see you, Tom. Lovely to be here.
Go on then. Come on then, Brownie. Give us the old potted history. Let's do the playing history first.
No, well, there wasn't much of that because I retired through injury at an early age, so ended up having a few years in Australia and Greece and France, and then made my way out to Dubai in 2004.
With that background though, with that experience under your belt, and once you've made that decision, say, you know what, I want to pass it on to the next generation. Why set up the CBF? CBF stands Chris Brown Football, by the way. He's named it after himself. Okay, the CBF Academy. Why set it up here?
I mean, what better place to set it up? I mean, Dubai's fantastic. The weather, obviously, the infrastructure as you talked about, and a place where everything is growing.
Yeah. With that has come the Mina Cup, and again, just let's set the scene if we can. 4th edition this year, first time outside of Ramadan. What is the Mina Cup?
The Mina Cup was founded obviously back 4 years ago, where I felt that we needed a youth football tournament that could compete with the biggest in the world. I've played and taken teams as a coach to some of the biggest football tournaments in the world, but felt that we really, this place is deserving of a tournament that can put the players that live here up against some of the best in the world.
Okay, we'll find out more.
Yeah, we had a short brief with Chris before the show, and it was very funny, but I want to ask him a question basically. I believe you're facing the same problem as we are, the heat, because that's not most comfort area in terms of weather to play soccer or football, whatever you call it. So outdoor especially. So how you survive with it, like?
Yeah, I mean, particularly at this time, April's obviously very hot for this time of year. But going back to October when we have the qualification competition, it's extremely hot too. So we just need to ensure that we be very careful with the young players, and plenty of shading, plenty of hydration. We have a futsal tournament that takes place in June, the Mina futsal tournament, so that's all obviously indoors. And yeah, we've just got to be very careful with these young players.
So Chris, Tom mentioned 4th edition of the Mina Cup. How do you differ from other tournaments, and what new events and innovations are you bringing to the Mina Cup?
Yeah, so we've it's about the experience. It's not just about the football. So we have a very grand opening ceremony which is taking place at Dubai Parks and Resorts. There's going to be a huge parade of all the teams, and in front of the Raj Mahal, so there's a big stage set up. Teddy Sheringham's our ambassador. We have Lucas Pimenta as our UAE ambassador, who's playing for the national team at the minute. So we just want these children to feel like they're professional footballers. 99.9% of them won't become professional footballers, but maybe in 40 years, and they think back to their time with us in Dubai, that's what it's all about. Alongside that as well, for the coaches, we have a coaches forum, so we bring together the coaches from all the different places in the world. We've got 6 continents covered, so lots of knowledge and experience, so they can network and share different practices. We have an esports competition at the hotel for the kids, and then obviously the closing ceremony with the awards.
Amazing. What an experience for these young aspiring players. It sounds fabulous.
Yeah, thank you.
I mean, yeah, I'm wondering what people out there don't know enough about. You're obviously sharing a number of your tournaments. I know you were very focused on Ramadan. Now it's an all-year thing. You're obviously tackling both adults and youth. What else is out there that you think people need to know more about and that should be getting involved in?
Yeah, so this is the first time, in October we held the first Mina Cup outside of the UAE, so we held it in the UK. We partnered with Norwich City at their first team training ground, so we had Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, Benfica, Borussia Dortmund, Inter Milan all play at under 12s. Next year we're going to the States with it, so we're kind of exporting what started as the Mina Cup up at Jebel Ali at JA Resorts and Spa with the sports centre into the international region. The aim is in 10 years we'll have it in each continent.
Can we talk facilities? Because Vladimir just tapped on that, and obviously you just mentioned there that you use JA Sports Centre. But given the growth of the tournament, given the growth of the population, given the growth of the country at the moment, are there enough facilities to facilitate the kids, the amateurs, the pros that want to play here at the moment?
In my opinion, no, there isn't. In Dubai, it needs to be a lot more. I'm speaking only from football.
Yeah, of course.
And then there needs to be a lot more facilities to be able to. There's a lot of school
Supported
facilities.
by all sports, not only football.
Yeah, and it's. I mean, there's lots of school facilities, but outside of that, you haven't got a great deal. I mean, we work with a lot of top teams, bringing them in for training camps, and they're January, February time, when you've got so many clubs coming into this part of the world, there isn't enough facilities at the minute.
Yeah, is that something you find as well, Vlad, in terms
Yeah,
of...
it's a regular problem is actually what we face. And being, first of all, there is no enough hotels which is supporting the sport tournaments, I will be honest with you, because for the most of the teams worldwide, Dubai is not affordable. It's quite expensive now. So I'm not saying it's good or bad, it's not about that. So market creates the pricing. So I'm on the both sides of the moon, you know. So I own the hotel and I have a club. Like we always have a problems of traveling in Dubai because this is the most of.
But there's no problem with the demand out there. The appetite for clubs to come in and train here is high, is it?
No, the very high demand. But as I said, the only biggest issues is timing of facilities.
Yeah.
And as I said, like there is lots of demand for clubs to come.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I'd agree, 100%. We've become what really in Europe, you'd look at Spain and Portugal as the training camp destinations, and Turkey. I think Dubai and Abu Dhabi are pulling a lot of that business away.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Dubai is a business city. It's much easier and faster to make return of your money if you build up a tower and sell the flats.
Rather than the pitch.
And rather than make a football fields or ice hockey, whatever, because that's so much complicated.
Yeah, of course. Amy?
So people go in easy way.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm really interested to know how CBF has contributed to the development of coaching in the UAE, in particular with the England FA.
Yeah. So we've worked with the English FA since 2006. So we facilitate their courses. We fly in tutors from England. We have 3 different levels. So we run 10 to 11 courses per year. We've qualified, well over 1,000 coaches. So if you're going to grow the grassroots game, ultimately you need a coach education program to do that. From that, also we've been able to give coaches an opportunity to practice their skills on the grass, because this is a pay-per-play model out here where everyone charges. But we have a project, as a community project called CB10, where the kids get football for 10 dirhams a session. And it's coached by those coaches who are coming through their qualifications. So we're trying to create a sustainable model which could be, go all across the country.
10 as well, just 10 dirham. It's all heart, this one, I tell you.
Right.
It's all heart. I mean, just quickly before, we're going to ask you to stick around if that's right, but just a quick reminder of when the Mina Cup is, because obviously you've got loads of teams coming in, but can fans come up?
Yes. So if they go to our website, theminacup.com, they can get tickets on there. It's the first time we've ticketed the event. To be honest, we need to now because it's become such a big event. Obviously, the expenses are huge, so it's at very minimal price, but at least it gives people the opportunity to come and watch some great football from teams across the world.
When is it?
It's the 11th, 12th and 13th at JA Sports Centre of April, obviously.
We'll all be there.